You
You
go
don't
tonight.
even have to register to vote.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Just go to Facebook.
On this election season, this is going to be the easiest vote you make.
It's right at the top of our Facebook page. Right below that on that Facebook page is a picture I posted of the lightning strikes that are coming around Kern County right now. Highly suggest check it out because those same lightning strikes, as thunderstorms, are going to be popping up in your area here this morning. Check it out. Here's the big instability I'm watching for right here. It's just west of Bakersfield. And like literally, we're talking about miles west of Bakersfield, maybe less than 10 miles. Here we go. Satellite radar shows one thing, the clouds and the precipitation, but I want to zoom on in with our First Alert HD 3D radar for a couple of items. First item, take a look at this. Near Buttonwillow and Taft, Lost Hills, we've got a lot of instability popping up. That's working its way now. There's that little echo you can kind of see starting to form in between that area all the way up into the Wasco region. And we're just miles away from Bakersfield for us seeing that chance of showers move on into those areas. Now, if we do something else, if you allow me to, let's go ahead and take a look at your lightning tracker. This is what's really got my attention. Notice the lightning strikes in the last hour or so, just around 100, and a lot of the activity popping up just west of Wasco. South of Buttonwillow near the Taft area, we're going to see this instability continue to pop up and move right into the Bakersfield area probably within the next hour or so. So if you're driving around and you see the activity, once again, let me remind you, if thunder roars, go indoors. Layla was already responding to that. Thank you very much, Layla. And Tom says, and do your chores. No, it's okay. You don't have to do your chores. Either way, all that instability off towards our west, if you noticed earlier that area in tan popped up, basically it's saying this. There's a significant weather advisory. It's going to be issued now until 7:45. This has been extended in the last hour, saying with this thunderstorm cell, this is for the entire south end of the San Joaquin Valley. We have a chance for penny-size hail, as well as the significant thunderstorms bringing in the gusts of wind up to 40 miles per hour. So a lot of activity moving in with this system. We're about a 30% chance of showers for the entire Valley, Florida today. Thunderstorms expected here. 73 degrees for a high. Take the jacket with you. Do you need the umbrella? I don't think so, because this is not a very heavy storm system, but you're going to see a lot of action up in the sky. Low 70s here for us tomorrow. 20% chance of showers, then the storm exits and we dry out and warm up into the rest of the week. Mountain areas, even though you're not seeing any activity right now, the day is very young. 40% chance of thunderstorms for you, and it looks like it's very likely to happen for you later today, as well as into the Kern River Valley with your guys' temperatures in the low 70s for this afternoon. More details on the forecast with the rainfall, where it's headed in just a bit. Now for this morning, we have a shower activity that's just popping up like wildfires over here in the western side of the valley floor. Take a look at the instability here. Now, what we're watching here just in the last hour, we've seen a significant weather advisory pop up here for the south end of the valley floor. Basically, it's going to go till 7:45 right now this morning, so we're almost done with it, but we could still see penny-sized hail and gusts up to 40 miles per hour with this thunderstorm development. Take a look at the First Alert HD 3D radar. We'll go ahead and zoom on in towards the storm itself. You can see near Lost Hills, Buttonwillow, Wasco. The areas in red mean this is a strong storm cell popping up, and there it is right there in the Lost Hills area. Boom. Over in Wasco, got some activity here. Buttonwillow has been lighting up all morning long, and we're going to see this getting much closer towards the Bakersfield area. We're almost there into our neck of the woods. Now, will it come into our area? You bet. Futurecast highlighting that very well all the way throughout this afternoon to this evening. Chance of thunderstorms will pop up across the mountain areas, desert areas, and then by tomorrow morning, the storm really begins to diminish and just exit off towards the east. So what I'm expecting then for today, 30% chance of showers, a trace to a 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. Not much, but noteworthy. Hey, it's the first time we've seen some rain in some months. Thunderstorms very possible, and then the storm exits out of here. Rainfall, remember, slightly tomorrow, 20% chance, and then we dry out, warming up into the rest of next week. If you're in the mountain areas today, 50s for highs. Bundle up. You'll need the jacket, sweater, keep yourself warm. Jeans, good day for that. Do you need an umbrella? Not necessarily. Maybe in the mountain areas, but everywhere else, probably not, because heavy rainfall, not a big issue here for you. And if you'd like to participate and chat with us at BakersfieldNow.com, you can post some pictures up online. All you got to do, find me on Facebook, Aaron Perlman. You can tweet me at Aaron's Weather, or we can just start talking about it on Twitter. It's hashtag KBFX Live. Tom?
Go ahead and check in with Aaron Perlman. What do you think? This is an outdoor event, but we have rain on the way, so how is that impacting?
Well, rain's going to be hit and miss right now this morning in some areas. The storm itself has been mainly focused to the west, but you can see the area highlighted here in the tan. It just expired. Isn't that was really cool? Did you see that, how it just disappeared? Because at 7:45, this thing was supposed to end where we had a slight chance for thunderstorms, gusts up to 40 miles per hour, and penny-sized hail. That is supposed to end at 7:45, and it has. Awesome. Now, let's take a look at the storm itself. It doesn't mean it's over. No. The instability is still up in the air. We still have a lot of action still just to our west, and the storm is going to continue to spin further inland towards Tehachapi, the Grapevine, and the Bakersfield area. Let's take a look at your First Alert HD 3D radar where we can zoom on into the storm right now. And there it is. Lost Hills, Buttonwillow, Wasco, right around 6 o'clock this morning, just started to light up. And you can see still over Lost Hills, the area in red, the heavy storm cell that's still in play. I've already seen on Facebook people posting that we're not looking at any more work today over in the oil fields in Lost Hills because of the heavy rainfall. So that's good news for those of you who get to come home and just take a break. Otherwise, we get to see some showers here for Wasco, Buttonwillow. This is still now exiting towards the east, or west rather. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit more activity when it comes to thunderstorms throughout the day. Right now, most of the lightning strikes here you can see starting to diminish. We had some recent ones, though, near Buttonwillow here, and as well just to the west of that and near Lost Hills and the Taft region. Bakersfield so far dodging the bullet. Doesn't mean we won't see any in play. What I have going on here for you guys today, 30% chance of showers. Day still young. Remember, it's only 7:45. 73 degrees today for a high, 30% chance of showers. Tomorrow the storm gets ready to exit. We'll have a 20% chance of rainfall, and this is going to begin to dry up and warm up, moving on in towards the rest of next week, back into the 80s. So if you like the cooler weather, enjoy it. Now the mountain areas, I know it's quiet right now. It is windy there, cloudy. Well, rainfall still coming. 40% chance of showers, temperatures in the 50s. No snowfall here. Snow levels just too high, around 7,500 feet. You can go on to our website, bakersfieldnow.com, and click the weather link and read all about what we just talked about here. People are chatting about it right now on Facebook currently and on Twitter. If you like to join the conversation, it's really easy. You can find me on Facebook, Aaron Perlman. You can post some pictures there. You can do it on Twitter, @Aaron's Weather. We can chat a little bit about what's going on, or we can go to hashtag KBFX Live and Twitter and chat all about it. It's going on right now. Layla?
Pumpkin carving, one of my favorite things to do.
We're going to be doing our own pumpkin carving contest here, I believe, as we get closer to Halloween.
Sure, that makes sense.
But right now, remember just moments ago, I showed you guys the forecast and how our weather advisory had just expired. Well, guess what? The National Weather Service came back. We got a new one. Man, I tell you what, this weather advisory now sticking in play till about 8:30 now. Let's see if I can show you the details on it. Started at 7:45, going to go to 8:30. We have penny-sized hail still very possible. Plus, on top of it, watching for gusts up to 40 miles per hour. So a lot of activity moving on here for you, and you can see why. Instability popping up in a big way off towards the western side of Bakersfield, just not quite in the Bakersfield area. We'll zoom on in towards this storm here with our First Alert HD 3D radar. And there's all the action moving into Buttonwillow, up towards Lost Hills. And it's in these areas we've seen heavy amounts of rainfall. Going to be probably looking up to maybe a quarter of an inch of rain now. It's been very stationary here. And it drains all the way down towards Taft. Watching for considerable amounts of lightning strikes with this storm. Take a look at lightning tracker. Here it is. Lost Hills popping up there. We got a lot of brand new lightning strikes near Buttonwillow and just going south of there, headed towards the Taft area. Where is this storm going? Glad you asked that question. Great one. Take a look at it. It's going to continue to build towards the base of the Grapevine later on this evening. It's going through about 4 o'clock, and then it starts to diminish after that. So throughout this afternoon, chances of thunderstorms for everybody around the county. We'll probably be watching for a 30% chance of showers throughout the day for the valley floor. It dies out tomorrow, and then that's it. Temperatures in the low 70s. Take a jacket with you if you're going to be outdoors. Either way, mountain areas today, 50s, 40% chance of rainfall. Thunderstorms, very likely. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Layla?